Howdy, how are y'all? It is currently Tuesday. I'm still trying to export this video about the Jeffree Star brushes that you've already seen by now, but this is my fourth time trying to fucking export it. And I was gonna spend my time filming another video for this next, upcoming week, but this is taking all my time and I have to literally babysit it. So, I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Texas this upcoming weekend. So on Monday or Tuesday is when this video that you're watching now is going to be up. And it is a Snapchat compilation.
Excuse me. I need to talk to y'all for a fucking minute because I've been doing this fucking keto diet for like 3 fucking days now. Let me tell you about this shit. You eat lots of fat, little bits of carbs, good amount of proteins, right? I can eat fucking bacon. I can eat fucking butter. I can eat fucking cream cheese. Like stuff that you're normally like, oh my God, no, that's not good for you. I can fucking eat it, okay? Okay? And I've only been on this diet for fucking 3 days, right? And I just weighed myself because I weighed myself at the beginning and I have lost 5 pounds already. 5 motherfucking pounds. All fucking right in 3 fucking days. And I just drank a fucking cup of coffee that had 3 tablespoons of butter in it, okay? 3 tablespoons of butter so that I could get the rest of my fat for today. Like, y'all need to change y'all's lives and fucking do this shit, okay? Just do it. And I'm not hungry throughout the day because now my body's like, hey, instead of carbs, I'm gonna burn fat for fuel. And you got like plenty of fat and shit, so I'm just gonna burn that. Like, you ain't gotta fucking eat anything right now. Like, I'm good, fam. I'm good. Some of the most annoying fucking shit happens to me when I am driving on long road trips. Like, fucking every time. I'm cruising along, minding my own goddamn business, okay? Listening to my music or my podcast or whatever the fuck I am doing. And then I'll start fucking noticing people getting like level with my car and they stay that way no matter if I go faster or slower. And so then I turn and look at who the fuck is just like hanging out right next to me on the road, just blocking traffic. And it's some fucking dickbag trying to flirt with me on the highway for whatever fucking reason. Like, hi. And I'm not saying flirting with me because I think I'm hot shit. Like, I'm average. I'm alright, okay? But this has happened to me enough fucking times that I know they are flirting. And I try to get away from them. I have literally driven and weaved through traffic and they have chased me to wave. Like, what the fuck do you think is gonna come from that? You think I'm gonna be like, oh my God, look at you flirting with me on the highway. Why don't we pull over and exchange numbers and just live happily ever after? Any man who's willing to impede the flow of traffic for little old me deserves my undivided attention. It's a love story for the ages. This story is gonna be passed down through our children and our grandchildren and our grandchildren's children. Like, bruh, I get it. It's fine if you want to flirt with people, but if you wave at somebody and they react in a way that is not reciprocating your affection, they literally start speeding and weaving through traffic, endangering theirs and others' lives to get away from you. Don't fucking chase them and continue to try to flirt. It is so fucking infuriating. And I have made it a fucking point to try to look as garbage as possible on these road trips so that this shit doesn't happen, but it still happens. In fact, it actually seems to happen more when I look like a human trash bag. Explain that to me, please.
Okay, hi, hello, yes, it's midnight. I've already been asleep for a few hours, and I just had a fucking crazy-ass fucking dream that I need to tell you motherfuckers about. I had a dream that I fucking died, right? And my soul took over some fucking, like, toddler's body, and all of a sudden I was just like, oh, shit, and I figured out that I was a fucking toddler, alright? And so I ran away from whoever the fuck was my mom, and I'm like walking down the fucking street and stuff, and people keep trying to like stop me and turn me into the authorities because I'm just a little ass fucking baby walking around with no adult. And every time somebody fucking stops me, I just keep yelling at them and like, I'm not a toddler. I'm a 25-year-old bitch. I got Benjamin Button's disease. And then somehow I got my fucking phone and I was trying to call my best friend and, you know, convince her that it was me and she was not having that fucking shit. But, you know, I needed to tell y'all about this because I feel like that level of what the fuck cannot just like stay in my brain. Okay? So merry late Christmas, all right, y'all? That's from me to you. Enjoy.
Oh my god, you guys! My life has been changed since I discovered Lemonade Mio, okay? Just let me tell you why, alright? You're telling me that I can take regular ass, boring ass water, squirt a little bit, tiny bit of motherfucking Lemonade Mio in it, and turn it into some motherfucking Chick-fil-A lemonade, but without the sugar and all the fucking calories? Yes, queen! So I feel like, you know, I'm cheating whenever I go to Chick-fil-A and I'm like, yo, give me that large water. And then I got my fucking Mio and I squirt it up in there. I'm like, I just got some free ass lemonade. Like, look at this shit, alright? That's just some regular ass water. And this is fucking Lemonade Mio. And you just go, squeep. And that was motherfucking lemonade. Okay? So there's this guy that hits me up quite frequently who I've said no to over and over and over and over and over. And I went to the movies tonight with some of my friends and he saw the Snapchat where I was like getting ready, you know, and he's like, oh, what are you doing tonight? And then he asked if I wanted to go out for drinks after, and I was like, oh, you know, it's gonna be pretty late by the time I get out, trying to be like, no. But after the movie, me and my friends ended up going to third base to just hang out and talk because we needed to catch up. We hadn't seen each other in a while. This guy, he sends me Snapchats of just like a picture of himself with no fucking caption. Like, I'll give you a fucking example. You know, like there's no fucking context. So I got 2 of those from him tonight. And it ended up, we were at the same fucking bar at the same fucking time. He keeps walking past my fucking table like he's going to the bathroom 17 times. I don't fucking know why the fuck he's walking by so much. He also keeps going outside, and then I see him go to this corner booth inside where he's like sitting with a girl, and I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden my phone lights up and I have a Snapchat from him. He went outside and took one of those stupid fucking pictures and sent it to me. And then he like messaged me, was like, I saw you at third base, haha. And I responded, yeah, I saw you there too, with a girl, but you were sending me pictures trying to act like you was alone. And he was like, yeah, I was on the Tinder date, haha, you caught me. Like, bitch, the fuck are you doing? So I told him that he should probably pay attention to her. And then he sent me a Snapchat of both of them, and I sent him a Snapchat back of me and my friend, like, okay. And then he responded talking about how my lips looked in the fucking pose with fucking heart eyes. And this dude watches all of my Snapchats. So Brandon, for the last time, please take a fucking hint. Even though I've told you outright that I am not interested, like, just leave me alone. Like, it's unfucking necessary. I seriously hate working with people that are like fucking 19 years old, like fucking teenagers. I hate working with teenagers. Tonight when we're closing this fucking restaurant down, I got like 4 closers, and this one bitch, who is a closer, wants to keep asking me, can I leave? Can I leave? What do I have to do to leave? This other kid won't get off his goddamn phone, okay? And then at the end of the night when I'm trying to get them to sweep and shit, he keeps asking me if he can mop. And I'm like, have you fucking swept? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, let me check. And I look, and like nothing is swept. And then when I finally get him to sweep everything, he has the audacity. Can I mop now, Sarge? Like, boy. And he's trying to fucking get out of there too. And I'm like, you don't think I want to fucking leave? Like, y'all have to do this shit so I can fucking go. Every single time I've worked with fucking teenagers, that's the fucking story. They just always want to go home and they never want to do all of their work and they just half-ass everything. Welcome to the real world. You gotta do your fucking shit in order to fucking leave, because I want to fucking leave and you have to do your shit in order for me to fucking leave, okay? It has to be done properly. I am not fucking babying you, okay? You is technically an adult, so do your fucking shit so we can all go home, okay? Okay. Goddamn whippersnappers! So there's this fucking girl that I'm friends with on Facebook who I used to fucking work with, and I don't delete people because I just don't give a shit really about Facebook, okay? But this girl fucking just complains all the goddamn time about shit that is easily fucking fixable if you just communicate it a little bit. Her complaint today is that she has to work on her birthday tomorrow. Her post is like, just like last year, have to work all day on my birthday. And it's like, okay, well, first of all, did you ask your employer if you could have off on your fucking birthday? Because pretty sure most places have the ability for you to fucking request days off. All right? And not everybody is heartless. But also, why do people fucking think that anybody gives a shit about their birthday? Once you are older than fucking 9, ain't nobody gives a fuck about your fucking birthday. Like, who fucking, whoop-de-fucking do, you were born. Like, all of us are born. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, you're not special. You don't deserve to be celebrated. None of us do. Why do people think they're so fucking important? Why do people think that their fucking birthdays fucking matter? I started my fucking job at the pizza place that I work at on my fucking birthday. I didn't tell anybody it was my birthday. And then halfway through the shift, the GM came up to me because he had copied my fucking ID. It was like, is today your birthday? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, I wish I would have known that. I'm like, it doesn't fucking, I wouldn't have been doing anything. I would have just been sat at home with my cats. I have a job on my birthday, okay? That's my fucking present, is I am employed. Oh my God, I can't believe I have to work on my birthday. Like, I can't imagine anything worse fucking happening. I'm getting paid to fucking be born. I just really fucking hate stupid, self-centered fucking people. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like, I don't get why the fuck she's complaining about that if she didn't put a request off. Do you think that your employers are just fucking sitting there, like, combing through everybody's IDs and, like, records and shit to make sure that nobody's working on their fucking birthday? Because that is the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard. Also, goddamn, the sun. Oh, also, she works at a place that closes at like 5, and she posted that she's having like a birthday celebration at some fucking place at fucking 9 p.m. So, like, what are you complaining about? You weren't gonna start your party till the fucking evening anyways, and you're having a party! Oh, also, to those of you that know me in real life and know the person that I'm talking about because you're friends with her on Facebook, if you want to tell her I don't care, okay? Like, I don't hate her, just she posts annoying shit and you... Hello, my name Rachel. I would like to tell you a little story about why I am frustrated. Okay, once upon a time, there was this fucking Chevy Traverse that decided it wanted to ignore all the signs of the speed limits and said, no, I want to go 40 in the express lane. Isn't that funny? She said, I don't give any fucks about the fact that you need to get home to get some coffee because you have been at work all day and you are sleepy and need to wake up. She said, no, you go slow with me because I am taking my sweet ace time in my Chevy Traverse. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Road Rage with Rachel. On today's episode, we're going to be discussing people who fucking tailgate you even though you literally cannot go any faster than you are going right now and cannot move into another lane because it's the express lane and it's blocked off to the other lanes. Like, oh, what do you think is gonna happen being that close to my fucking car? If I have to suddenly put on my fucking brakes, do you think your car is just gonna phase through mine and we're all gonna live happily ever after? No, you're gonna actually fucking die. So if you could just back the fuck up, that would be fucking fantastic. Okay, thanks, bye. Road Rage with Rachel. Kill yourself. Can someone please fucking explain to me how there's a huge ass fucking sign in front of the express lane that says no trucks, no trailers, okay? But there are both a truck and a trailer in fucking front of me in the express lane right the fuck now. Can you fucking read what the actual fuck? There's a fucking trailer, and then in front of it, I don't know if you can see, there's a huge ass fucking truck. What the hell? Do these motherfuckers think that the rules don't fucking apply to them or something? Like, why do you think you're so fucking special that you get to ignore this huge ass fucking 10 foot by 10 foot fucking sign that says no to your fucking vehicle, you fucking asshat? I hate people so fucking much. I can't deal with it any fucking more. I'm gonna snap and murder everyone. Today's episode of Road Rage with Rachel is brought to you by the wrinkles on my fucking forehead. What is that shit? I'm only 26. Go away. Ooh, today's episode gets a little fucking extension because now we got a motherfucking not only not using his fucking blinker, but cutting the fuck in front of me in a part of the express lane where you're not fucking allowed to fucking do that. I fucking hate people so fucking much. I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna fucking blow. Let's go back to driving 101, shall we? What does it mean whenever there is a solid and dashed line both together? Okay, I'm gonna give you a minute to answer. If you said that the people on the side of the dashed line are allowed to move over, but the people on the side of the solid line are fucking not, then you're fucking right. These people apparently don't remember their driving fucking tests, which is really fucking irritating, and I wish they would just fucking die. Oh my God, Rachel, you shouldn't wish death upon people. That's so fucking extreme. Like, oh my God, how can you say that? That's so fucked up. Well, Becky, there's too many fucking people on this planet, and most of them are fucking morons, and we can do without them. We're all gonna die eventually. Some of them just need to go a little bit sooner than others. Raise your hand if you're ready for another play. You guys, the crazies have made their appearance. They have shown their face. We got an email from a prospect that found us through apartments.com, and just the fucking initial message that he sent was insane. It went a little something like I just a cheap pad ASAP, just a homeless guy looking for a place to sleep, doesn't have to be too nice, I guess, will be paid for with Section 8, I don't like the discrimination too, that's why also, okay, later, thanks. And you know, we have to treat everybody the same because of fair housing and discrimination and shit, and so my boss responded to him with our current availability and letting him know the shit about Section 8 and how you still have to qualify with your own separate income for your portion of the fucking rent. And he responded with, I need something that'll be covered by the modern Section 8. Could you just give me that? Okay, thanks. And he's spelling thanks THX and just like writing the letter K instead of okay. Like, it's terrible. And so my boss responded again and was telling him that she gave him the availability that we have and she's not sure what he means by modern Section 8. And then while she was gone today, he responded to the email and it was, oh my God, it was, Not too interested in the homosexual method yet either. Who do they have to sleep with to get a modern home around here? I don't like the discrimination too. I'm just a homeless guy trying to find a place to sleep. And he CC'd like 15 other fucking people on this email, and when you look at them, they're like the fucking housing authority, the county sheriff, the fucking FBI, like just crazy fucking. And so I replied all, and just to CC whoever the fuck that was, to show that like we're responding to him. But I'll update you if he responds tomorrow while I'm at work, because that, god damn it, I've missed these. This bitch just straight up brought a lit cigarette into this office. What the fuck? Now it smells like smoke, like fucking crazy in here. Who does that? I heard the Dropbox open, and then she decided, instead of putting it in the Dropbox, to come inside the office, and she stood by the door and was like trying to hand me the rent check, and I didn't see the cigarette at first, and so I got up and went over and grabbed it from her, and then she's like holding a lit cigarette. Why? You guys, somebody that is 19 just told me that they used to make fun of people who use this app, but they decided to use it because they felt lonely. Am I old? I've been using Snapchat for so many fucking years, and it's like my go-to fucking app. Is Snapchat dead? Am I old? Is this MySpace? Where am I? What year is it? How is it only 9:15 in the morning and I already have some shit to talk about? Like, what even is my life? People's stupidity really just rubs me the wrong fucking way. And listen, when you sign things, when you sign contracts, make sure that you're reading what you're signing and like fully understanding, so that you can avoid some stupid ass situations like the one I'm about to tell you. When I got to the office today, there was an email in our inbox that was a response to a courtesy email about paying your rent by a certain time to avoid a late fee. This message was from the 4th, and she just responded to it today with some sassy ass shit. Rent is due on the 1st. That's what it says in the lease. Rent is due on the 1st. We give you a grace period through the 3rd where you don't get a late fee. And then even so, on the fucking 4th of the month, as long as you have the check in the rent drop box by the time we get to the office, we don't charge you a late fee. Like, we're super chill here, right? It's not a thing. So this email was just my boss going, "Good morning, please pay your rent before 11 a.m. to avoid the late fee. Thank you." And this bitch fucking responded 2 weeks later, "I was out of town for work and I did not know there was an 11 a.m. deadline. I didn't see that stated in my rental agreement. Can you let me know where that's stated? Thank you." Like, bitch. If you want to go buy the lease to prove your point, then we should have charged you a late fee because you paid your rent late. You're lucky my boss even gave you the courtesy to try to wait until 11 a.m. on the 4th of the month before charging a late fee. And also, being out of town is not like an excuse for paying your rent late. We have the ability to pay rent online, so you don't even have to be here. You can do it from anywhere in the world. So I responded to her, "Good morning. The lease does not specify a time, rather that the rent is due on the 1st of the month. The grace period is through the 3rd, and as long as a check is in our rent drop box by the time we get to the office on the 4th, late fees can be avoided. If you pay online, the grace period deadline is 11:59 p.m. on the 3rd of any given month." She was just trying to give you a little extra time to pay without a late fee, but technically, we don't have to accept any payments made after the 1st of the month. I hope that clears some things up. Let me know if you have any questions. I don't understand why people think that they have excuses for not paying their rent on time. Like, "Oh, I was on vacation. I was out of town. I forgot that rent was due. Please don't charge me a late fee." Like, I will evict you. You've lived here for several years. You know that rent is due on the 1st of every single month. You've been doing that for every single month for a couple of years now. So why all of a sudden would you just forget? And also, if you're out of town, then you knew the specific date of when you were being out of town, so you know what time of the month it is. Like, I don't want to hear none of your excuses. Pay your fucking rent. Good
Good morning, hello, how are you? I have an important question for you, and it is, are the songs This Is Why I'm Hot and Sugar How You Get So Fly related? And the reason that I asked that is because in This Is Why I'm Hot, his reasoning behind why he is hot is, I'm hot cause I'm fly. You ain't cause you not. So, with that being said, is Sugar How You Get So Fly the question to, well then how did you get so fly to become so hot? Because apparently the only way to be hot is to be fly, but how you get so fly? So Sugar, how you get so fly? This has been Important Questions with Rachel. Thanks for tuning in.
Holy shit. We received the nastiest voicemail from one of our tenants who hasn't paid their rent yet. Oh my God. It was amazing. It's so amazing.
Calling because I came home to a notice telling me that I have 3 days to pay my rent or vacate. And I have never in my entire rental history had such disrespect in my whole life. First of all, the first was closed, banks were closed, that was a fucking holiday. Second of all, I have never missed a payment in my entire fucking life.
You were late last month.
And for the fact that you guys are threatening to vacate me after 3 fucking days late of rent, 1 payment of rent, is absolute, utter bullshit. I've never, ever, ever in my rental history ever had been threatened to be evicted for being 3 fucking days late on my monthly rent. So if you could call me back and explain why this is going to happen about that, that'd be great. I also got a $75 late charge. Again, first was the holiday, so, not much I could fucking do. And you guys are already threatening to vacate me when I've always been a great fucking resident for you guys. Always been on time on my payments.
I love his argument that the first was a holiday, so there was not much he could fucking do about that. Like, we have a Dropbox, we have online rent pay, and we don't charge late fees until the 4th. So yes, the first we were closed, but not the 2nd or the 3rd. And the 3-day notice to vacate that he got is a legal document that we have to give to everybody. Yes, it's sternly worded, but it's not disrespectful. Pay your fucking rent. I don't understand. I called him back as per his request. He didn't answer, so I left him a voicemail and I was like, hi, this is Rachel from the leasing office. We received your voicemail this morning and just wanted to let you know that we're going to go ahead and reverse your late fees since you've only been late once before, but we're not going to give you any future warnings. Also, as to your comment about us being closed on the 1st, we were also open on the 2nd and the 3rd and don't charge late fees till the 4th. Plus, we have a Dropbox and you can pay rent online. So just wanted to let you know, also we have to give that notice to everybody. I was cheery and pleasant in that voicemail, but I definitely let him know through my smiles that I did not appreciate that voicemail. Are you serious? Who reacts like that? I so badly want him to come into this office with his girlfriend, who is his roommate, and claim that I was disrespectful towards them in my voicemail, so I can play that voicemail and have his girlfriend hear that, because who do you think you are? Also, I am definitely having a pretend argument in my head right now with this person who is not in front of me. So this has fueled me. Welcome to First World Problems with Rachel. Today, I have some complaining to do that nobody cares about at all, but I'm still gonna complain. Okay, let's go. I ordered Red Lobster through Grubhub so that I could have it for lunch. Kind of a bougie lunch, but I got paid today, so leave me alone. And they didn't put any biscuits in the bag. They usually give me biscuits, 3 biscuits. And I've been suspecting that the Grubhub person has been stealing my biscuits because the last couple of orders have come with either no biscuits or the bag has 2 biscuits when they normally give me 3 or 4 biscuits. And I'm hella sus. So here I was sitting at work all day today just looking forward to my biscuits, and I don't have them, and they also forgot my melted butter, so I just had to have some plain ass broccoli without butter on it. Who the fuck? I don't want plain ass broccoli, I need butter. This has been First World Problems with Rachel. Tune in the next time I'm inconvenient. You know how your dreams are supposedly a manifestation of your subconscious and just shit that you're worried about in general? So tell me why my fucking brain is worried about makeup.
I do need to purchase a powder very soon because I'm on very thin ice. I didn't wear makeup today because I didn't want to just overuse it and run out of it. And so my dream was about me trying to find a fucking powder, but the mall that I have here doesn't carry the brand that I fucking want. I want my Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. Give it to me now.
And so in the dream, I'm just giving this poor lady who was just trying to help me find a powder so much sass about the fact that she doesn't have Laura Mercier and she doesn't have Hourglass, and why she tried to sell me this powder that I know I don't fucking want. And that was just my entire dream, was me giving this woman the hardest fucking time about a powder. My subconscious is just real bitchy.
Dude, the fucking nerve of some fucking people. This bitch has had her fucking renewal paperwork sitting in my office since December. Her lease ended in December, okay? And we went ahead and renewed her in the system because she told us she was renewing, but she hadn't signed it. And so we've been trying to get her to sign this damn thing. We finally put the fucking thing on her door so that she could just sign it. And we even offered to go and pick it up from her as soon as it was signed. And she had all these different excuses why her and her husband couldn't sign it and couldn't get it to the office. And then finally, in the end of January, they're bringing it back to us, and the husband brought it, and they missed signatures. I highlighted every place for them to fucking sign, and they missed 2 signatures. And I was like, they only had 2 places each where they had to sign. It was 1 piece of paper, and it's highlighted in fucking yellow, and I put the dates as December 29th on there so that they wouldn't accidentally fill in like today's date, and then if we get audited, it's like, well, why the fuck is their signing date in January when their lease was supposed to end in December? Doesn't make any sense. So like, I idiot-proofed that shit. And so he brought it to the office, and then I looked at it, and he was already walking out, and I had to chase him. And then his wife just brought the fucking thing back 2 seconds ago, and she was like, what a hassle. I'm like, bitch, if you had just signed it online at the beginning of fucking December when it was sent to you, we wouldn't be in this fucking mess. What a hassle. Yeah, bitch, you're a So I took a Lyft to work this morning, and I got a text message saying that my Lyft driver was hard of hearing and to text them hello or thank you instead of trying to speak to them. But the second I got in the car, he like struck up a conversation with me and like wouldn't stop talking. He could hear me just fine. I think he said that he was hard of hearing just so he could avoid having to talk to people, which is kind of shitty because there are people that are actually hard of hearing, and so it makes it kind of, you know, a little less believable when you just put that on there because you don't want to talk to people and then you just talk their fucking ear off. This old man just came in to pay his rent, and he wanted me to help him set up his online portal. And so he's very old, and I was like, all right, let's see your phone. Let's log in and do all of this. The amount of porn in his web history, just like, I am speechless. Man, today is kind of an eventful day. This bitch just came in looking for a 2-bedroom apartment for March 1st. And I was like, oh, we don't have availability at all. The soonest that we might have available is mid-March. Is your date flexible? And she's like, yeah, it's flexible. And I was looking on the website and it said you had something available. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, we don't have anything available. And she was like, well, what are your price ranges? And so I started writing down the price ranges, and, you know, our 2 bedrooms start at like 13 something. And she was like, on the website, it said something about 1,100 something. I'm coming from Portland. I could just stay in Portland if I wanted to pay that price. I'm like, okay. And she's like, so what are you telling me, that the website is lying? And I'm like, we don't have anything available. So if you're on our website, it's going to say call for details. It's not going to give you a price. So what website are you on? And she couldn't locate the screenshot that she took, and she just got pissed off and walked out. Like, okay. Like, you can argue all you want and tell me that you saw a lower price on a website, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to magically pull an apartment out of my ass that matches your price. So stay in Portland. Man, I have been having some really vivid, intense dreams for the past couple of days, and I'm not sure why, but last night I had a dream about my cat Lola that I gave to my friend Zach, and how she was
upset at me for abandoning her. And then it was like this whole cross between like real life and like anime and like Pokemon, and she turned into this weird like vortex, and I like went into the vortex and like had to go up this like never ending like townhome to like talk to her in her mind. And then there was like 20 other people there, and they were all dressed in like black Spanx and stuff, and they were around this weird object in the center of the room, and they were waiting for me to get there, and it was weird. And she was mad at me for giving her away, and I miss her, and I understand why she's mad, but like these dreams need to quit. Okay, you guys, I have a really fucked up thing to tell you guys, and this is a pre-warning. If you are a minor, do not watch this fucking Snapchat story, because oh my god, it will scar you probably for life. I had one of the most fucked up dreams that I have ever had in my life last night, and this is how it goes. Me and my ex-boyfriend were in this random fucking house somewhere where all of our family was just scattered the fuck throughout it in lots of different rooms. And we were in this one particular room, and you know, we're trying to get it in, you know, we're trying to do stuff. And then I suddenly realized that his dad is like laying in the bed right the fuck next to him, and I was like, whoa, wait the fuck, no, this is not gonna happen. And then his dad got up with this fucking just blank ass stare, went to the side of the bed and proceeded to take his his penis, his big hard ass dick, and put it on the side of the bed and knelt down and put his own dick in his mouth and started giving himself a blowjob, seemingly in an attempt to show his own son how to give himself a blowjob. And then my ex-boyfriend got up and went to the side of the bed and proceeded to join him. And I just have not had a fucked up dream like that in a really long time. I've never had a dream like that ever, but oh, what is wrong with my subconscious?